Narmad Memorial Research Paper Competition. We have the dignitaries who have been with us. We're all familiar to them now, so I think we give them a round of applause as an expression of our gratitude for the painstaking task of judging. Because judging is not just listening, it's an analytical listening, which means engaging into the content with a very, very serious attention to the details. And they've done it. They've done it for 2 consecutive days. That is a task. All of us who are in academics know that judging is a butcher's job. You have to handpick winners, and you always worry about those who have not been able to make it to the first 3. So that dilemma must also have been experienced by these judges. So thank you once again for being with us, judging this event, making it more meaningful. Before we announce, which is awaited, and you must have seen in reality shows that the results are hung as the carrot. And the winner of the competition is, and then there are so many programs and advertisements. So I'll keep doing that. I would request some of the judges to come and share their experience, how they felt, in Surat, which is so Khubsurat, as all of us know. And then, they can give general comment on what overall experience has been and the quality of research paper and everything that they've shared. So, some of you, please.
Good afternoon. Sir ने अभी butcher mention किया. I'm the yes, I'm one of the butchers and the one being butchered here, being asked to come and speak to you all.
All right. We welcome Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir Dr. Kishore C. Chavda ji. We thank him in a special way because he was tied up with so many matters of importance, but we requested him to be with us. So thank you, sir, for your presence. So as all of us know, this is our valedictory function, and the first part we had requested our judges to share their experiences. Before the judges come and share their experiences with us, we would felicitate our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir with University case. I would request Honorable Professor Mahesh Kumar Dey, Head Department of English, to do the honors. So I would request Madam to come forward as the feedback by judges.
So good afternoon once again. I'm honored to be here, Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Head of the Department, my colleagues, and as always, dear students. All that this effort goes in, all the effort that goes in is for the sake of students. Because it's a relationship that is so dear to us. And just as we have been mentored by our teachers, we hope to be able to pay that debt forward to you. And we hope that you will carry on this tradition. When we came here to judge this competition, we had our doubts whether we would be able to do justice to it. I hope we have. And I would like to thank you for giving us this opportunity, for placing your trust in us. And believe me, it's been a learning experience for us as well. We learn about what new ideas are emerging out of your young minds, energetic minds, and that is what gives us the power to go on. It makes us feel validated, it makes us feel good and proud that the younger generation is going to go far ahead of us. If I'm not talking specifically about the competition or about your papers, I think in the sessions we've taken those comments. But when I speak about research, when I talk about research, I just want you to know that you must take joy in it. You know, people at my age, and especially academics at my age, tend to keep dispensing advice without being asked. But I would just like to share a couple of my own personal experiences with you, that doing research, till the time we start or embark on research, it feels that, you know, it's not something so difficult, and it's so what? All you have to do is get a few sources from here and there and put it together and, you know, churn out something. Once you start doing it, then you realize the joy in it. You realize the hard work, the dedication involved in this. But this will only come if that research is part not only of your mind and of your brain, but also of your heart. If you are working on something that you are passionate about, if you are truly interested in that topic, then you would want to contribute to the learning in that area. All of us would have different interests. All of us may have the same interests, but we would bring different perspectives to it. So I think it was said in one of the sessions in the morning, trust your voice. What you have to say is very, very important. Unfortunately, sometimes our education system does not allow us to do that. It has not trained us to do that. So you have to unlearn that disability of not being able to trust yourself and believe in yourself. Understand, trust, and forming an opinion doesn't mean becoming, you know, obstinate about an opinion, but being always open to a new way of looking at things. And that is what research does ultimately. It teaches us how we can approach one particular issue from various perspectives. And out of those perspectives, we are able to get the essence of it and understand what we truly believe in. So I don't know if you have questions at the end, and if there is time, we would love to interact with you. But my only thing is that you should do it with your heart, not just with your head. And that is what will make you enjoy that research, and you will evolve not only as an academic, but also as a human being, also as a citizen of this country. Because research is meant to come to other people. What you do should be of value to society as a whole. It should, in one sense, help in nation building, if you like, or in a collective good. And that is what we must all try for. Sir has spoken so eloquently about folk tradition. Look at what the woman is asking for. I mean, that, you know, let me have a son or child who is a devotee, or who's a warrior or something like that. Otherwise, there is no point. So all research has to be meaningful. You're not doing it just to get a degree. That's a byproduct. Of course you will get it. Of course you will value it. But that is not the end all and be all of all existence. You need to go beyond and think of that. So best wishes to all of you, and thank you for giving us this opportunity. I would also like to thank, on behalf of all of us here, the very, very warm hospitality and the camaraderie we have shared with the colleagues here, and the opportunity that has been afforded to us to meet all of you and to listen to all of you. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, madam. Pleasure has been ours, I can assure you. We've enjoyed every moment of your being here. I would request one more judge's response, and then we proceed ahead in the program.
Height issues. Thank you. Yeah, it was, I think, pitched at your height. So, good evening, all of you. Thank you, University, for giving us this opportunity. And as Hina ma'am has already said, that we were apprehensive, we were scared, would we do justice to the honor which was given to us. It is an onerous task. But what I found amazing here was the variety of papers and the variety of topics the young scholars have taken up. And I will not go over the ground what she has covered, but just to name a few, we had papers on marginality, waterscape, Dalit, cinema. In fact, there were, areas which are just started, the Anthropocene, post-humanism, post-theory. Those also are being taken up by PhD and MA students. That was very, very, I would say interesting. It was very encouraging to see young scholars take. But one word I also would like to say here is that you have to give back to society. And you also, what you do, you have to do with full passion. Now there was a tendency in many of the papers which we felt was that to take up critics from diverse fields and just bring them together. That's what we sometimes train you to take everything, do a kind of a literature survey, but you have to go beyond that literature survey. You have to reach a point where you make your own individual analysis. You take from all the critics. See, you yourself are a budding critic. So you have to take your call on what suits you, what you believe in. Right? If you believe in ecofeminism and your text, and there has to be a kind of a correlation between how you apply your theory. You don't have to use jargon. You have to understand the theoretical paradigm, the theoretical base, and apply that to the text which you have taken up. And you don't have to twist the text. Sometimes we take a theory, we take a text, and we try to match the two together. Maybe a more holistic approach where you can take one or two theories, and if your text permits you, and you can see the references there, you can elaborate and you can theorize on your own. So that freedom, I think the humanities gives you, especially literature. I think literature is, and especially English literature, we do translation, we do folk, अभी परेश भाई ने इतने अच्छे से folk and Gujarati सारा कुछ आपको समझाया. And English literature is one literature where through translation we enter into areas which are not traditional English literature. So in that sense we have decolonized our minds. And I think the decolonial process should continue, and I'll not take more of your time. Thank you for giving us this opportunity, and all the best. Continue your research journey and your growth journeys, and we have learned a lot coming here and listening to all your vibrant papers and ideas. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam, for that heart full of response. You voiced your feelings about how the papers have been and how you felt here. I would take quick responses from the participants. We wish that two participants quickly come, and preferably the participants who are not from department, because then that gets a sort of a biased response and it sounds like a set kind of a match, So we would wish that people who have come from outside this university campus, one or two quick responses. See, madam said that have trust in what you speak. Your ideas are important to us.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I am Hitagna Shah from Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda. We have come from Vadodara. Like it was very first time for us to attend this presentation or research paper wala concept. But we genuinely felt like it is a space where we can open up ourselves. Definitely we learned lot of stuffs. Like one of the good thing of the competition was that after the end of every session, judges were giving their comments, okay, what are the changes we can bring in our papers or what more can we add to our papers. That was something like which motivated us to do further research on that particular topic, and it also broadened our horizons to move forward. It was really a great experience and I hope we all continue to do so. Thank you.
Well, I'll not take the microphone up because whoever comes will have to adjust it again. So I better bend and speak. The next response, please.
Very good afternoon to all. I am from the HNGU. I think I am not, but we are so poor in language. नहीं ऐसे वाली बात नहीं है, वो हम कहते हैं ना, आज मैं फ्रेशर्स वाली फील यहाँ पे फील कर रहा हूँ. हम आने वाले थे 10 लोग, पर उनमें से सिर्फ मैं एक ही यहाँ पे आया हूँ. और यहाँ से मैं बहुत कुछ लेके जाने वाला हूँ. मुझे वैसे कोई, मैं पता है मैं कुछ यहाँ से वैसे कोई नंबर्स मैं यहाँ से गेट करके नहीं जाऊंगा, पर यहाँ से मैं फ्रॉम दिस स्कॉलर्स आई गेट अप द सो मैनी थिंग्स दे हैव, वो मैं यहाँ से लेके जाऊंगा. एंड आप सबके आशीर्वाद.
All right, there's one more. He has come from Kerala, all the way from Kerala.
Good evening, everyone. I am Abhijit. I'm a research scholar from the University of Kerala. I'm working on Blue Humanities right now. And yes, seeing this program, what I have to say is the eminent judges and the effort the organizers have gone through to select the judges. I mean, when the judges were introduced, I saw their, ma'am was explaining the areas of expertise, and some were on Dalit literature, some were on marginal spaces, and each one had an associated point of view. And that was really interesting, because when you conduct a program like this, especially on marginal literature, you need to have people with different perspectives on the same literature, and that was really commendable on the organizer's part. And another thing is, when you go to such competitions, when you go to such programs on a national level, you see on a global level or on a national level, the level of literature review, the level of research that's going on, the perspective of other researchers, and that's what's important when you go on a national level. That's what's really important. And the person talking right before me, he said, language is just a medium. Like, if you can, talking is not important, to be frank. When you come to research, it's expressing is important. Speaking is not important, expressing is important. And I think you can do that by attending more programs like this. I really want to commend on the university for conducting such programs, making it not a paper presentation, but a paper presentation competition, making it improving, like helping us improving the level of the competitions. Everything I need to comment on the university, on the amount of money you've spent into this. Like when we're looking at post-humanism, when you're looking at a post-humanistic era, we're looking at technology. Aesthetics is going to end. If we stop doing this, we'll start looking at. If you look at architecture, minimalism is easy to build. Like our temples were hard to build. It took years. But contemporary architecture, it's very easy to build. And what we're doing, it's very hard to do that. It's very hard to do. What we are doing is very hard to do. What our teachers have done for us, what the foundation they've made, the strong foundation they've done, it's very hard to do. And we should take on that part. Such competitions, when we participate, you traveling from long distances, you putting your heart and soul into it, it's very hard to do, and the kind of heart you choose is what will decide your future. There are different kind of hearts. The kind of heart you choose will be your future. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. Thank you, the University, Honorable Vice Chancellor, for giving us this chance. Thank you.
I think when we put together all these responses, it in single voice says that this is an amazing program, well organized, sufficient amount of money has been spent on it, and all credit goes to Honorable Vice Chancellor who is sitting here, because it is because of his dynamism, it is because of his push that these programs see the light of the day. अब मैं आदरणीय कुलगुरु श्री से अनुरोध करता हूं कि वो अपने प्रमुख प्रवचन के लिए आगे आए और हमें आशीर्वाद दे।
ये जिसके नाम से यूनिवर्सिटी है, वीर कवि नरमद, इनकी हमने 191 बर्थडे अभी सेलिब्रेशन की, इसी 2 डिकेड और 60 इयर्स पुरानी ये वीर नरमद साहब गुजरात यूनिवर्सिटी। और आज जहाँ हम बैठे हैं वो नवराम हॉल में प्रधानमंत्री उच्चतर शिक्षा अभियान यानी पीएम उषा, ये पीएम उषा की जो स्कीम थी, इसमें ये सॉफ्ट कंपोनेंट की स्कीम के अंतर्गत ये सभी सेमिनार, वर्कशॉप, एफईडी, एफडीपी वगैरह हो रहे हैं। मैं ज़्यादातर मार्केटिंग ही करूँगा। इससे पहले हमारे पास ये विभाग के अध्यक्ष आदरणीय डॉक्टर महेश भाई, हेलो हेलो हेलो, ये है करे हम जाइने लहे तो करे हम जाइने न ले हेलो ठीक दबाई गयो એટલે
हाँ, यस।
ये विभाग के अध्यक्ष आदरणीय डॉक्टर महेश देशर, हमारे स्टेज पे डॉक्टर रामती विश्वास जी, आदरणीय डॉक्टर माधुरी चावला जी, रिस्पेक्टेड डॉक्टर हिना नंदरा जोग जी, डॉक्टर रिस्पेक्टेड डॉक्टर चारू आर्य जी, रिस्पेक्टेड डॉक्टर सपना डूडेजा जी, और हमारे ही कॉलेज के रिस्पेक्टेड डॉक्टर रितु अग्रवाल जी, परेश भाई, सुनील भाई और आप सब। पहले तो ये 2 दिन में जो वक्ता आए या तो जो जजेस हैं, उनके लिए खड़े होकर एक बार उनके लिए एक बार ताली बजा दीजिए, और ज़्यादातर इतनी ताली बजाइए कि दोबारा आइए सब। उनको लगना चाहिए कि मुझे इतना सारा मान सम्मान दिया, कि फिर वो और इसीलिए भी ताली बजाना है कि ये यहाँ उनका चालू रखना। मैं बात करना चाहूँ, ये हॉल में जो बैठे हैं उसमें 25% जेंट्स है, अरे 25, और 50 से ज़्यादा महिलाएं हैं, यानी 67% महिलाएं हैं, 33% हमारे भाई हैं। तो ज़्यादा इसीलिए टाइम बताना है कि उनके जो भी हस्बैंड है, पेरेंट्स है, उनके चाइल्ड है, उनके उसके पास से वो लोग टाइम लेके आए, उसके लिए ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ताली बजाइए। उनको हम आपकी ओर से ही कहते हैं कि आपके जो भी बच्चे हैं, जो भी है, उनके पास से आप यहाँ तो आपकी जगह ले सकते हैं। मैं ये भी कहता हूँ, ये जो केरला से आए हैं, एमएससी से आए, मैं यही कहता हूँ कि ये 60 साल के बाद पहली बार का मौका है कि आप इतनी सारी हम धनराशि लगा के विदाउट रजिस्ट्रेशन फी हम आपको 2 दिन, 3 दिन, 4 दिन, 5 दिन का हम ऐसे एफडीपी सेमिनार करते जा रहे हैं। आपको कैसे पता चलेगा? मैं यही कहता हूँ कि वैसे भी हमारे सभी स्टूडेंट्स, ये यूनिवर्सिटी में मोर देन 2.5 लाख स्टूडेंट से ज़्यादा बच्चे पढ़ते हैं। ये यूनिवर्सिटी का जोग्राफिक एरिया है 1600 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर की जगह है, और इसमें 1.5 करोड़ 150 लाख की जगह हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी की कॉन्स्टिट्यूट एरिया में है। 400 किलोमीटर का दरिया किनारा है। फिर भी मैं कहता हूँ कि ऐसे सेमिनार जो होते हैं उसके लिए आप जहाँ रहो, जहाँ जहाँ आप कांटेक्ट करो। कब तक? अगले 31 मार्च 2026 तो है ही, हो सकता है कि इसके आगे भी जाए, हो सकता है कि 31 बार 26। आप हर रोज हमारी वेबसाइट देखिए www.vinaju.ac.in और इसमें स्टूडेंट कॉर्नर में और तो अभी हम आधे तक नहीं आए। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि 25% अभी सेमिनार खत्म हुए, अभी 75% सेमिनार्स अभी बाकी है। आप वो वेबसाइट से आप देखिए, जहाँ जहाँ आप जाते हो, जो भी ग्रेजुएट्स है, मैंने ये पॉलिसी रखा है कि जो ग्रेजुएट है, चाहे वो टीचर है, चाहे टीचर नहीं है, चाहे वो फिजिक्स के है, चाहे कोई भी डिसिप्लिन का है, क्योंकि लैंग्वेज किसी से बैरियर नहीं करती। दूसरी चीज़ ये है कि अभी जो ज़माना है मल्टी डिसिप्लिन का ज़माना है। ऐसा नहीं कि फिजिक्स वाला इंग्लिश में कुछ सुन नहीं सकता तो इंग्लिश के बेस ग्राउंड से वो रिसर्च नहीं कर सकता, इंग्लिश वाला फिजिक्स से रिसर्च नहीं कर सकता। ऐसा है ही नहीं कि हर जगह पे लैंग्वेज जुड़ी है किसी भी टीप में। आप सभी से हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी के बारे में देखिए और बताइए कि आप आइए, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग ये जो हमारी स्कीम है प्रधानमंत्री उच्चतर शिक्षा अभियान, उनका जो वर्ड है मेरू, मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी एजुकेशन रिसर्च यूनिवर्सिटी, हमें ये जो फॉर्मेट है स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटी का जो ट्रेडिशनल है उसमें से चेंज होना है पूरा, मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी एजुकेशन रिसर्च यूनिवर्सिटी। इसमें ट्रांसफॉर्म होने के लिए हमें आप सबका सहयोग चाहिए। ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अलग अलग यूनिवर्सिटी से या तो यूनिवर्सिटी के रेगुलर सेटअप से अलावा जितने भी ग्रेजुएट्स जुड़ेंगे वो हमें अच्छा लगेगा। जो भी लोग आए, मैं यही कहता हूँ कि हमें हर दिन हमारी वेबसाइट देखते रहिए। हमारे जितने भी सेमिनार्स हैं, हो सकता है कि फिर एक साल के बाद अगर कुछ आदत पड़ जाती है फंडिंग की, तो हो सकता है कि और 4 साल तक इसी सिलसिला चालू रहे। वो 4 साल चालू रहने में मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं। सबसे ज़्यादा है कि आपका लगाव चाहिए। जो भी फैकल्टीज आती है, मैंने इसीलिए कहा है कि आपकी फैमिली, आपके जो भी सर्कल्टीज है, आपके जो भी डायरेक्टर्स है, उनके पास परमिशन लेना और परमिशन लेके अपने परिवार को थोड़े 3 से 4 दिन तक उससे अलग रहना, ये भी एक बड़ी अपने आप में चैलेंज होती है। क्योंकि जब फैमिली में होते हैं तो 3 से 4 दिन अपनी फैमिली को छोड़कर किसी एकेडमिक एक्टिविटी के लिए जाना, ये भी अपने आप चैलेंज होती है। फिर भी आप लोग आए, सभी का आभार। वंदे मातरम, भारत माता की जय, जय गुजरात।
Thank you very much, sir. Your addresses are always informative. They increase the IQ of the students. They know how long the seashore we have, what area we cover in our constituent areas, and number of people we cater to. We are at a much awaited juncture in this program, and that is prize distribution. As you know, this is a competition, and it says, however heartless it sounds, winner takes it all. And it takes a lot to be a winner. So I would request all the dignitaries on dais to honor these winners with trophies. I would first announce the winners from MA students, and I would go with the third, first, second, and first. Then, here we go, friends. The third prize in the winners, MA students, is Pavitra Nampur Thiri. If I have mispronounced your name, please forgive me. She is from Maharaja Siyajirao University of Baroda. This is the third prize in MA students category. Parvati Namputiri, Maharaja Siyajirao University of Baroda. We congratulate her for All right, congratulations. Now the second prize goes to Swastika Chaudhary, University of Calcutta, and she comes from West Bengal. So this goes on to tell you that this national paper reading competition is national in true sense. Congratulations, Swastika. And the first prize goes to Palash Sharma, again from the Maharaja Siyajirao University of Baroda. Yeah, once the first prize is given and photos taken, I would request all the three winners to come and pose for a group photograph with the judges. I think we should applaud this moment. Now the next category of winners are from PhD scholars. The third prize goes to Ashita H, Department of English, Central University of Gujarat. Ashita from Department of English, Central University, Gujarat. We congratulate her. अब जियो टैग मत भूल जाओ भाई, आप कुछ और भूल सकते हो. Well, continuing, the second prize goes to Bhavik Makwana, Department of English, Sardar Patel University, Vallabh Vidyanagar. So ladies and gentlemen, we have the second prize winner, Bhavik Makwana, Department of English, Sardar Patel University, Vallabh Vidyanagar. The first prize in PhD Scholars category goes to Anandita Mondal, Department of English, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar University, Delhi. So we have the first prize winner, Anandita Mondal, Department of English, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar University, Delhi. Yeah, I think all the winners should come for a group photograph. See, as it is, we congratulate winners, but those who have not won, I would request dignitaries to please take their seats. Yeah, I think we go for a group photograph. So I request dignitaries to come and pose for a group photograph.
Okay, camera side, smile.
Roll camera action.
Geo take out. Sir, Nabaju.
I would request dignitaries to please take their seats. As I was saying, that we congratulate winners, but those who could not make it into first three, it was a very close call for judges. We have heard their deliberation and it was very difficult to decide the winners. Taking the program forward, I would now request Dr. Rekha P. Parmar, coordinator of this event, to come and propose vote of thanks.
Good evening to all. Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Kisorshi and Chowda, Honorable Registrar Dr. Ramesh Tan Gadhvi, our convener Dr. Mahesh Day, esteemed guests, distinguished paper presenters, colleagues, research scholars, and dear students. As the coordinator of the Veer Narmad Memorial National Paper Reading Competition, I extend the vote of thanks on behalf of the Department of English, Veer Narmad South Gujarat University, Surat. I express a heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir for his unwavering encouragement and visionary leadership which inspire us to undertake academic endeavor of this magnitude. I extend our sincere thanks to our Honorable Registrar Sir for his support and guidance that made this event possible. My deepest appreciation goes to our convener, Dr. Mahesh Day, whose constant mentorship and insightful direction shaped the academic spirit of this competition. We are grateful to all our invited guests, faculty members and participants who travelled from near and far to be a part of this initiative. Your presence has added meaning to this event and reaffirmed the importance of dialogue, exchange and collaborative learning. A special word of appreciation to all paper presenters, our MA students and PhD scholars who have shared their scholarship, critical perspectives and original insights over the course of these 2 days. The wide range of themes from literature and culture to language and identity reflects the dynamism and diversity of English studies today. I must also acknowledge the dedication of our organizing committee, technical staff and volunteers whose tireless efforts ensured the smooth conduct of every session from abstract review to paper presentation, from registration to hospitality. The spirit of Veer Narmad's legacy lies in critical inquiry, intellectual courage and cultural openness. This competition has been a modest yet significant attempt to carry forward that spirit. I hope all of us will leave this hall enriched with new ideas, inspired by fresh perspectives and connected through academic friendship. On behalf of our Department of English, I once again thank each one of you for your valuable presence, participation and contribution. We look forward to continuing this journey of knowledge sharing and dialogue in these years to come. Thank you. I am very grateful to all the guests. I requested them from Delhi, they came here, and here my scholar Dr. Amrita Das, who is not present here, but from the beginning she was very helpful to me. And Matangi Patel, that also I mentioned her name here. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for that detailed vote of thanks. We have come to an end of this function. I request all of you to rise for national anthem. Assembly, सावधान. जन गण मन अधिनायक जय है, भारत भाग्य विधाता. पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्रविड़ उत्कल बंगा. विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा. तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे. गाए तब जय गाथा. जन गण मंगल दायक जय है, भारत भाग्य विधाता. जय है, जय है, जय है. जय 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 है. Vishram, thank you. And with this, we have come to an end to this function. Your certificates, you will be able to collect it from here. Those who need their certificates will stay back and receive their